There's a lot of coaches and a lot of shapers, a lot of support crews. I even saw some prayers going down before this heat as well. There's a lot of action going on, and I think the nerves are starting to creep in.
What exactly is our priority judge looking at here?
Well, and where the peak is and what direction is predominant. I mean, it looks to me like they're both right in the center of the peak. Was it a left? Was it a right?
They're closest to the peak, and this was a peaking wave. It wasn't a dominant right or left, so they made the call, and we're going to see some fireworks now from both surfers, and here goes Nolan. He's fired up as well, winning that exchange, and obviously Reef's,
man.
Wow. I mean, starting off with a bang, too.
And especially, it wasn't a double interference, so reality is Reef's in a very handicapped situation. He's only going to be scored on his top wave and a half. Not a complete death sentence to a save for his heat, right? He still gets scored a wave and a half. I mean, if you have a priority interference, that's actually a full wave penalty, so you're only scored on your highest single wave. Here he gets a 1.5.
But there was a little bit of a boost right there for Nolan, and here we go again. So I think the good news for everybody, regardless of what's happening in the scores, is that we get to see high-performance surfing. Both the surfers are now freed up in different ways, right? Nolan with the immediate advantage. That's like being in a running race, and you have to wait 5 seconds. Blast as well. So regardless of how this thing ends up, we're going to see a great show of surfing right here.
Yeah, so Nolan making sure that he's going to get a second wave in the books, right? I mean, the only reality is if he gets in a situation where there's absolutely zero waves and he only gets the chance to get one wave, that would give an opportunity to Reef. But I mean, if Nolan scores 15 points, and the aggressiveness was definitely there with Reef. I mean, he saw that he was paddling. He wasn't going to give it up. Even if he thought he was in good position, he didn't even look the other way.
Well, here goes Reef now, and, obvious frustration, as he should be. That was just tenacity from both surfers, and they know that this deep in the competition, every second of every heat's going to count.
Ooh, look at this little bomb.
But he's going to have to just kind of sit back, hope, wait, watch Nolan Rapoza. And regardless of that interference, Nolan has been putting it on the line on every wave he's ridden. I mean, even that turn right there, you could see not holding back one bit, blowing the tail out there on the wraparound. Nolan Rapoza is on fire, and he's been so fun to watch. I would say the most unpredictable surfer left in the draw. They got to feel that excitement because they don't know what's going to happen. This was a pretty creative look at this wave.
And it gave him a little more than your standard HP left as well. So he's just pumping through here, goes a little sleepy, and it's not over because he comes off that and slides into this. So he's just having a lot of fun right now, and he's going to better that 3.83. And he's just really attacking it. He's sitting into his turns, and he's driving when he needs to and flaring the fins. And here, and then back around, not over. So we typically don't see that. We see a flat section.
In a beach break like this, you're going to see peaks, but as we watch again, they're looking at it again, paddling for the same wave.
Well, I can attest that these two surfers are not enemies on land. I'm sure they've competed against each other in the past. Maybe there's some hidden scar tissue we don't know about, but as far as I know, these guys are, they're homies on the beach, but you go out in the water and things change.
A huge opportunity. Reef wanting to get on tour. He's been close. Nolan's had some great results. Hasn't been able to string it for the whole time. Beautiful turn right there, too, by the way. That was a full karate kick to that one. Single maneuver.
Well, as our surfers regain their spots in the lineup, it looks like Reef, Heazlewood having a look again, and they are right on top of each other again. And it's Nolan Rapoza now going left, blows the fins out. Nicely done. Just a clean, tidy front three to start this wave. What's he got for us on the inside? Big slash there. So Nolan knows he's still not safe. Still going.
Nice.
A little point to the crowd, so he's looking to replace potentially a 5-4-0.
Entertainer, right? That's one thing about Nolan, too. He's got the X factor, and he's an entertainer.
Because you said yesterday, Chris, and as we watch this here, so he just spins to win there. And, wow, the judges would love that because coming off the women's, there was a lot of power involved, but not a lot of progression there as well. And snapping that one on the shore.
We got a little, priority with Reef. He's paddling towards something over there. There's some northwest wind swell still in the mix.
I like some chippy surfing, but Nolan's got to be careful here. You don't want to tempt the priority judges at all at this stage. He's not necessarily safe, but he's in a good position to advance through. I don't think that wave had a 9.5 on it.
Nope. I think the longboarders were licking their lips looking at that one.
Yeah, that would look like a good one. I mean, it's coming up soon.
There's 2:42 left to go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it again.
Not
okay,
2:40 or 2 minutes, 2:42.
2:31 now.
Yeah.
Nice little air there. You know, a little ollie, frontside ollie for Reef Heazlewood.
This is just Nolan making his presence known. Reef with second priority. Looks like he could be locking into a little left-hander here. You know, at very least, we get to watch a little bit of the brilliance that is Reef Heazlewood. This kid is an amazing surfer. Hasn't quite had the results that I feel he deserves. But again, the young guy, still learning, still progressing through his career. We will see more of Reef Heazlewood on the Challenger Series. It's not for nose rides, though, right?
It's not for nose rides. It's that new EcoFlex technology that's Eco. Oh.
Victory lap.
Oh.
Nolan Rapoza. So with 35 seconds left, it's going to be from the LBC.
What he's feeling, and this is one step closer to being able to fulfill that dream.
I'm not trying to take credit for it, but I think I said, why not you, 2 days ago to Nolan.
Okay. Well,
so if he wins, I'm going to...
Okay, you're going to claim it?
What percentage do I get? The buzzer has blown. Great sportsmanship right there.
There you go.
I love to see that.
Yep.
That's underrated. Look, that was a battle for 30 minutes straight. These guys came in smiling. Look, it happens. And kids out there, take note. That's how you do it. That's pure class from both these competitors. Congrats to Nolan Rapoza. Thank you, Reef Heazlewood. Unfortunately, it started off in a wild way, but that was a good show. I mean, those things are entertaining to watch.